And time for a talk of the town today here on AM 1390 KRFO. I'm going to talk to Laura Resler from the Steele County Historical Society as they have their traditional Chuckwagon supper coming up. There's other things going on down the line we'll talk about as well, fundraiser for Gus Station, but we'll get to the main thing. Chuckwagon supper comes up Saturday the 11th. And just start it off, Laura, and tell us a little bit about the supper.
Well, it's our 29th annual Extravaganza, and of course the Chuckwagon supper starts out the weekend on July 11th. We've got Lonesome Ron coming back. He's a great traditional cowboy singer and entertainer. So he'll be there from 5:30 to 7. We've got supper served 5:30 to 7 p.m. And then tickets are $15 a person with children 6 and under free with a paid adult. We've got our wonderful whole hog pork roast sandwiches. We've got calico beans. We're having Superior Catering potato salad this year. If you've never had Jan's potato salad, you need to come and have that because it is fantastic. So we've changed the menu up a little bit, and we've got 1919 root beer from Cashwise, so it's going to be a great evening.
Mm-hmm. And tickets are always advisable. Get them ahead of time.
Right, because seating is limited to about 250, so we do it in the History Center now, so it's nice and air conditioned. You don't have to swat at mosquitoes or be too hot. We've got a great facility there, and so it's nice and comfortable, and you can come in and have a nice, relaxing evening.
Yep, Triumph Graphics, Hotkeys, and the Historical Society with the tickets on sale, and they're out there right now. And of course, you get done with a good supper, you go to bed and get back up on Sunday, and then of course your Extravaganza on Sunday the 12th.
That's right. That is such a wonderful day, full of great activities. It's 11 to 5. It's a free day. We've got the Cannon Old West Society coming back. We've got lots of great entertainers. Danelle Lenort, he's been a favorite, and he's returning. And then we've got some new things that I'm really excited about. We've got some rendezvous folks that are going to be setting up a camp and doing some demonstrations for us. And then last winter we brought in Adam Lindquist as President Roosevelt, and he is going to be there doing a program at 12:30 as well as visiting with the crowd. And we have a new musical group, Fox and Coyote, that are coming, and they're going to perform this in the afternoon along with Sunday Punch Quartet and the Casey Men's Choir doing the flag raising ceremony. So just a lot of great entertainment. And then of course there's the tractor show, all the historic demonstrators, the vintage baseball game at 3 o'clock. So there's really something for everybody.
And it's free admission.
It's free admission.
And that's also true for the History Center. It's free that day as well.
That's right. And then we do have the food stand, so you can come, have lunch. We've got the great soda floats with the Henry Weinhardt soda at the Beaver Lake Pop stand. So, you can just have an old-fashioned great summer afternoon.
Mm-hmm. And for those who want to visit the History Center, just refresh our memory, what's on display when we show up?
Well, we have several exhibits. We have the Steele County in the Vietnam War. We have the Welcome to Ellendale exhibit. And then we have our companion programming to Coming of Age 1968. That was the companion programming to the state exhibit that went back a few months ago. And then we've got some early artifacts, and Nickel the Buffalo, he's back out again for kids. They really enjoy seeing him. So 4 different things for you to look at in the History Center.
And you mentioned the Ellendale display. We'll just we'll get back to this in a little bit. But of course, the Gus's Station, a big part, a new addition from Ellendale. And you're going to be doing some fundraising for that in July the 18th.
Right. That's actually a program of the Ellendale Heritage Society. It's their fundraiser. So we're just providing the facility and that. So they'll be doing that July 18th with a pancake breakfast and a car show.
Okay, that's on the 18th, just a reminder of that. Some other things you'd like to talk about as far as the Extravaganza that goes out. I guess we pointed out the big part that it's free. Vintage baseball must have caught on pretty good. This has got to be a number of years you've had that again.
It is, and I have to thank Jerry Besser for he's kind of taken that ownership of that, and he's organized the team. And last year we won, which was we used to get just trumped by the Rochester Roosters. So now we have the Owatonna Owls. And they are going to hopefully, renew their win again this year. So great job by Jerry and those folks.
Does Jerry grow like a handlebar mustache?
No, I haven't seen anything like that. But he loves to play baseball, and he's really done a great job for us with that.
You're all set then as far as players, or
if people want to play, I would suggest they contact him because the more the merrier. So. certainly, and that we want to be inclusive. So if you want to play some vintage baseball, it's interesting because you can't swear, spit, or do any of those things that you typically see ball players doing today, and it's an authentic game based on the 1860s.
And you always got to have good nicknames like they had back then too. Like Candy and Doozy or Cozy or Comfy. They had all kinds of crazy names when they were baseball players, especially back then. One of the new things you mentioned is the rendezvous demonstration. Is that kind of a tie-in with like Don Albert Lee? They have the rendezvous people like that?
It is those same type of folks, and these are a lot of local people. Deb Lustig has been helping to put that together, and they are, like I say, they're going to set up a small camp on the east side of the village, and then they're going to be doing a demonstration at 11:40. So I'm really excited because they focus so much on education, and their costuming is authentic. It's all, period appropriate. Deb does beading, and it's phenomenal, the beadwork that I've seen of hers that she's done. And so these people are all incredibly talented. They actually have another whole persona that they portray when they're in their rendezvous mode. So we're excited to bring that in.
You mentioned educational. I think I even told you 2 years ago you had for the first time there's this couple, and they came back again last year. That I can't remember their names. They knew their stuff. I'd throw something out, and boy, they could just recite, both of them nonstop. I mean, they knew the history of this back and forth as far as being a mountain man and a mountain woman and stuff like that. So don't be afraid. Just look. Go ahead and talk to them as well.
Right. Yeah. They like to visit and engage with the crowd. So, I definitely encourage that. That's kind of seeing history come to life, and especially for kids. So it's a great exposure.
And the other new one is President Roosevelt, which you mentioned. It's Teddy Roosevelt, the guy with the mustache and those thick glasses and the big game hunter. Not Franklin like that.
Yep, responsible for a lot of our national park system and so many great things. And Adam just does a wonderful job portraying him. He's actually rated the top Roosevelt interpreter in the nation right now. He's been in competitions, and he is ranked #1.
And you had him here a while back to speak. How did you stumble onto him, or did he connect with you, or did you track him down?
Well, actually, it was something we saw in a newspaper article, and I called him up, and he was very gracious and agreed to come.
Okay, that works good. So that's just a couple of the new things that'll be here for the Extravaganza, and that is on the 12th. Chuckwagon supper at 11. Anything else we need to mention about the rendezvous or the supper, or anything that's happening or going to be happening at the historical?
Well, it's a busy weekend. We've got so much going on in this community, and it's wonderful to be able to offer this event, and I hope a lot of folks will take advantage of it. We're so proud to be able to show off the village and the history center, and we're so grateful to all the people that help make it a wonderful day, all the demonstrators. And we've got one family, Albert Rashavi and his sons. They've come every year that I've been there, and I try to take a picture of each of the demonstrators year by year. So it's fun to see that progression, especially when you have a family and the boys are all getting grown up now, so it's just it's a nice event, and we're so appreciative of these folks, and then also of the people that come and visit with us. Noon Rotary, they help us with the food stand. They've been phenomenal partners in this event. So it's really a community effort, to get this all put together.
Okay. In past years, have there been tickets for the supper at the door, or is it?
If we have some left, there are tickets at the door. We will hold them for you. So if you just want to call and have us put some aside, we'll, very happy to do that.
But best to play it safe and get them now.
It is. We all tend to procrastinate about ticket purchases, so get them now.
Okay. And that's our Talk of the Town for today here on AM 1390.